What's good, battle rap fam, Twitter fam? It's your girl E. I am back with another video. Right off the back, I want to apologize for the lighting. It's mad bright out here today, but it's really not much I can do about it. I'm going to get into the anniversary card, the three battles that happened prior to MURDA Mook versus Tay Roc, but I don't want to spend a lot of time on them, not to take anything away from them, because those were three very good battles. You feel me? But we gotta chop it up about this main event. So we gonna get it started. Loso versus Emerson Kennedy, 3-0 Loso. It was a night of 3-0s up until MURDA Mook versus Tay Roc, which for some people also is a debatable 3-0 in Mook's favor. But Loso started the 3-0s that night. Emerson Kennedy, just that flow is just not gonna work. I'm sorry. In the comments, people were saying he had some fire, but with that rhyme pattern, with that, the way he delivers the punch at the end, that's just not gonna work, bro. Like, I don't. I think we just gonna with that, we just will keep seeing you every 2 weeks, like just on caffeine and stuff like that, like for whatever they just put together. And I don't want it to be that, because I feel like he's really said some fire shit. But with that flow is just trash. I'm sorry. I really don't know how else to describe it. It's just not it. It is just not it. It's so hard to really try to listen and catch the bars when if that's the way that they're being delivered. Loso 3-0. Loso had an avocado line. It was fire. I know we've been hearing a lot of avocado shit, you feel me, from that situation, but the way Loso said that, I think it was in a second, that was crazy. As soon as he said the avocado line, I was like, oh, it's over. But yeah, Loso 3-0. Definitely want to see Loso again. Still would like to see him versus Vixen, because apparently that was the original matchup. That would be fire. You feel me? Loso came, he saw, he conquered. 3-0 is not debatable. Next, B Dot versus Holmzie Da God. Yo, this guy B Dot, I was not ever really a fan of B Dot. I thought he was just too much like Loaded Lux. But this nigga makes you have to give him a chance. Like, the shit that he's putting together, the way he's rhyming it, the angles and the personals that he's taking and being able to flip them the way that he does, like, it's undeniable. 3-0 B Dot. You feel me? That line about God being a black woman, but then you kind of feel like an atheist, that's crazy. I hope no black one was offended. Like, that's a crazy ass line. Like, that's a crazy reference, bro. B Dot is just on a whole nother level this year. We know B Dot versus Chilla Jones is coming up. Apparently that will determine who's champion of the year. But I feel like you also gotta throw Ill Will in there. You gotta throw Will in there to battle twice in the same day, back to back, 6 rounds. In arguably 3-0, both of your opponents, that gotta put you in the running. Not to mention everything else he's done this year, but those are the 3 guys in the running, and all 3 of them deserve to be there, especially B Dot with a recent performance like this. Not to take anything away from Holmzie. Holmzie had some shit in each round. I feel like Holmzie really did have some shit, but B Dot, it was just every round he just was elevating. Okay, you caught that elevate. Yeah, all right. 3-0 B Dot. Next, Jerry Wess versus Danny Myers. I like that first round from Danny, but when Jerry went, I was like, oh, okay. Okay, I see where the levels are about to be. Jerry took the first, Danny go in the second, fuck up, but get it back. Jerry come wigging. 3rd round, fire from Danny. Jerry just come all 3 of these battles, just like every round a nigga was just leveling up. Like, okay, you're here, but I'm okay. Oh, next round you still here, okay, but I'm. It was just levels that night. every round was a build up. I love that. Jerry West, we already know Jerry fire. But though I guess Danny was supposed to be a test, he don't need no test matchups. You feel me? He don't need no test matchups. Keep giving Jerry them plates. Danny, I'm disappointed in Danny because it's like when he does get in the running to have a quote unquote big name, then he does something for people to want to take him out of the running. Now it's like, oh, we don't want to see him battle Sugar, whatever the case. I didn't really want to see that battle anyway. But come on, Danny, like he said it though in like a recap. It's always that transition word. As soon as you stumble on that transition word, you lose the whole thing. And I write, so I know how that go. But Jerry 3-0, great performance from Jerry West. Great performance really from everybody. Not to really take much from Danny because he got it back. But those 3 battles, those 3 matchups, those were fire. You feel me? To get us ready for the main event. MURDA Mook versus Tay Roc. Easy. Versus Light Bars. I'm going to do a bar breakdown. So I got a whole nother video to discuss this. I'm going to do a bar breakdown. But for right now, we just going to do a general recap. You feel me? Just a general recap of each round. Alright? But I will be back to give y'all that. Because what I notice is we're in the day and era of battle rap where everybody's looking for that punch. It's like the typewriter, how it go from the left to the right, and then you indent, and then left to the right, and then you indent, and that's how y'all are. Y'all just going to the right. Okay, punch next, punch next. Thanks to Nitty, thanks to Twerk, with them being so great at that, that's what a lot of people have gotten accustomed to, and that's a fire. I love them. You feel me? I love that style. But coming into battle rap, watching battle rap at the time that I did, being 13, watching Mook and Cassidy and Reed Dollars and the T-Rex and Uncasa and stuff like that, that wasn't the way people rapped. So if you grew up on that, then you have a love for the way Mook was coming in them 3 rounds. For y'all to be calling Mook ass, you not listening. You missed the fire line because you still standing there waiting for the punch or sitting there waiting for the punch. He already punched. You didn't even catch it. So I got to do a full breakdown because I need to let y'all niggas know that he was saying some shit. It's not y'all fault that y'all think that he was ass or that he may have possibly lost. You crazy. It's not your fault. You don't know how that pen work. You don't really know what to listen for. I'm gonna break it down for y'all. First round, coin flip. Roc called it, won the coin toss. Mook going first. I said, okay, Mook setting the tone. Off of first watch, live, watching the event live. We a good minute and something into Mook's first, and I'm like, this not it. This not it. Off a second watch, I realized that Mook was giving us an angle that we had already heard. So I think naturally my mind was like, okay, well, I already done heard this about the bridge situation, But it's disappointing because this is the nigga that set it off for there to even be a situation. For niggas to even use the angle of him standing by the door, this is the nigga that made the situation possible. So I should have been thinking, hold on, let me really listen to what the nigga is saying. So on second watch, I realized that, Mook, he was building up, but it was a pretty good build up. Off of first watch, though, live, I was like, this nigga taking too long to really get, like, come on, Mook. But when Mook, I love when a battle rapper finally get there and around. I'm like, oh, let's go, nigga. Like, and from there, it was just up. Like, Mook had the whole, Jamaican scheme, you feel me? That was fire. You a Bati boy. I know what Jamaican, you don't care being, getting your, had the chicken jerk, Caribbean. I'm the GOAT giving you that curry work. You niggas don't eat Jamaican food. You ain't even catch that. You niggas don't eat Jamaican food. That whole Jamaican scheme was crazy. That Jamaican scheme was fire. Then he went right into it like, look, double barrel, apparel, leave you in peril. And battle rap, a paralyzed will legal impair you. That a paralegal, that's a paralegals to handle. Like, what? I'm like, oh, this nigga rapping. You probably didn't even catch what I just said. Don't worry, because I'm going to do the bar breakdown. That a paralegal, that's for paralegals to handle. I'm going to break that down for you, what that mean. I know you still ain't catch that. That nigga was rapping, bro. He was double scheming. Shout out to Ben Swayze. He was double scheming. I didn't even really catch that, and I had to re-break that down. And he like, yeah, that nigga double scheming. I'm like, what? Yo, y'all wasn't listening, bro. Y'all wasn't listening to Mook. That's why y'all think the first is debatable. It's not debatable. Rock first round. Let's get into it. He told him how he had the dying hippopotamus. You're more hypocritical than a dying hippopotamus. Then you come with the unable to bear unbearable. Niggas was like, oh, he being sarcastic. We ain't got time for sarcasm. You should have flipped that shit. You should have flipped the. Oh, you said you more dying hypocritical than a dying hippopotamus. If I bring this off the hip, it'll leave you in critical. Like, I don't know, but like, come on, nigga. We not doing sarcastic bars. Nigga, rap. We don't got time to play. You when a nigga said your bar, it used to be in rap. When the nigga was like, you know, y'all know what this nigga said? I would have said this. Then he made it fire. If the nigga said something whack, we like, why you even say his bar? That's how I feel. We not doing that sarcastic shit, bro. If you talk about how that nigga line was whack, it was. Now what you gotta say? Unbearable, unable to bear. We don't want to hear that. Next, that's trash. Rock didn't have nothing crazy in the first. The whole, was that the PG-13 murder scene something? Or no, not PG-13, rated R or something, murder scene. That line didn't even make sense when you actually break it out. Like, no, bro. Rock didn't have shit in the first. I'm sorry. It was not it. After Rock rapped, I said 1-0 Mook. And then if that's the only debatable round, let's just jump to it. If that's the only debatable round and Rock is on camera saying he lost the first, what are we talking about? Mook clearly got the third. It's 2-1 Mook. Let's keep going, though. Second round. This is where I feel like Mook took a decline. I didn't really like Mook's round. Not to say that he didn't have some shit in his round, but I can't really give you no, like, quotables like I could from the first. But this is when Rock does what he does, you feel me? Like when Rock gives you those words, you know how abandoned house be boarded up? Well, I pay my shooter abandoned, your house be boarded up. You heard of synonyms and antonyms, or if I synonym it, that's what he was giving us in the second. That infamous Rock. I'm gonna give you a word and I'm gonna break that down. You know, the rhyme patterns. We was getting like second round Rock straight off the bat. It was 1-1. It was 1-1 going into the third round. That's how I had it. It's a lot of people going back on rewatch and giving Mook that second. I didn't. Not on rewatch. I got Rock. Third round. Y'all done seen like the caffeine, you know, review clips and stuff like that. Y'all seen that third round. That third round, I'm still gonna break down the bars when I do, you know, my bar breakdown. But what are we to say? Mook said every fucking thing. Like, oh, my mama a bitch. Hold on, my mama talk. She told me to sell. No, karma. See that to a bitch. That's crazy. Like, smack this my house. When I left, it was congratulations, they done gentrified our shit. Like, come on, bro. Then like, no, we kept the files. I heard the conversation, you know. Tell me I'm lying, nigga. That didn't look good for Rock. The whole hesitation, like, Rock kind of. I ain't really gonna touch on the tranny shit. I'm not. I really don't care about who's gay in battle rap. I know a lot of you niggas is gay. Like, it is what it is. You feel me? We don't really even gotta get into that. Yeah, I don't really give a fuck about that trendy shit, bro. It just was kind of embarrassing for Rock because I'm like, yo, you look a little uneasy, but like, it was over. It was over, and that third was a knockout. You feel me? I really don't even know much about Rock's third, to be real. Like, after Mook's round, it just was kind of like you tuned it out. Even on second watch, I'm like, I really don't. Rock said on a recap that he had felt like he got the third. I don't possibly know how. It's a third round, not like, come on, Rock, that's the round you think you got. It would have been better off saying you feel like you got the first. Third round was clear. I got MURDA Mook clear 2-1. Again, giving Rock that second round. That was Rock's best second round to me, which is what a lot of people were saying. Mook is about to be, I mean, he's always been dangerous. Before this era of battle rap, that's about to be a true force to reckon with. Because you gotta think, like, Mook was doing it at a point in time where we didn't have the era of the Hitmans, the Sue Surfs, the Tay Rocs. They hadn't really came in yet, you feel me? Mook is like from that era right before them. And so he never got to see this whole class. Loaded Lux is from his class. Verb is actually from that next era, from that next class, but that's the only nigga. There's so many people that Mook could battle, yo. You got the Hollow. He could see Hitman. He could see Surf. He could eventually, if Twerk got himself there, he could eventually see Twerker like a remnant. It's so many niggas he can see, bro. That's what's scary. Because if he was able to dominate in his era, and then he come back and start really killing some of these niggas, making these niggas look bad, that's y'all gonna have to pay Mook like $100K a fucking battle, bro. This nigga's gonna be a movie. I didn't have Mook in the predictions of winning. I had Rock winning because I thought that Mook was gonna come like he did with all the scheming shit that he did with Verb, and I felt like that wasn't gonna work against Tay Roc. Apparently he listened to our criticism. Like, you know what, Mook, that was cool, but that's not really what we looking for. And the nigga came and was able to just craft like a whole masterpiece all together. We ain't never really seen when niggas come back and do that. Like, we ain't seen Jay Mills do that. We ain't seen Cassidy do that. Like, none of these niggas come back and able to do that. Like, listen to our criticism and then go out and they do a whole 180. Like, put some respect on Mook's name, bro. Because there's nobody else out here doing that. I personally don't want to see Mook versus Hitman, not on a caffeine type of platform, because I don't want to see Hitman on caffeine. That Hitman is a performer and we need to see him on a stage. I don't want to see Hitman on caffeine. So I do want to see that matchup. I think that's a cool matchup, but I need to see that on stage. If we want to do a K-Shine versus MURDA Mook, cool. You know, when Sue Surf get his shit together, we want to do a Sue Surf versus Mook. Yeah. Somebody gonna have to come put blood in Mook's mouth, because that's what Tay Roc was supposed to do, and it did not happen. Roc was... he was a formidable opponent versus Daylight, but I just didn't think that. With his performance against Mook, I don't know. Roc had a cat in a hat line. Like, what, nigga? A Dr. Seuss line? You serious? And then back to the unable to bear, unbearable. Roc. That's disrespectful to Mook. I don't care what y'all say about Mook. Y'all know Mook is that nigga. That's why niggas is hating on him so much and trying to get a majority to change and flip on him. Because y'all know who Mook is. It's Mr. Easy himself. Y'all don't remember Mook. Deep with how many niggas behind him? Talking about, yeah, we trying to battle Cassidy. I got 10,000. The nigga don't want to do... When niggas used to put their own money up. Y'all don't remember seeing Mook. Y'all ain't never seen Mook versus it. So Smack called me. I was getting some head. He said, we got... And it might involve getting some bread. I said, well, I jumped up. I pushed the bitch off the bed. I said, wherever, tell me who he's that. He said, you know money that battle Jins up at the nightclub. Then I thought of you. My face lit up like a light bulb. It's murder fucking Mook, bro. Turn to Pac-Man. All he starts seeing is dots. Dot on this, dot on this. Y'all don't remember Easy. Like, who didn't want to be Dot Mob when they were like fucking 12? I know I did. That's how old I was, like, watching Murder Mook. Don't disrespect that man by getting on that platform and not bringing 3 of your craziest fucking rounds, bro. Because he is that nigga. He will always be that nigga. He made a name in this shit, which made him that nigga back then. And he is still that nigga today. Whether he battles again or not. Mook is that nigga. So if he about to come in this era and say, well, you know what? As long as they pay me such and such, I battle y'all niggas. Fuck y'all battle rap niggas. I take y'all niggas. Y'all better get up there and make this some classic shit, bro. Or stop talking about that man. You feel me? What a lot of them battle rappers is doing in the chat. I thought that shit was like weak as hell, bro. Trying to sway votes and shit like that. Y'all know Mook not ass. If you want to say his shit was starting off ass, like he's saying some shit that's not fire, okay. But to just call Mook ass like all around, like come on now, that shit whack, bro. That shit whack. So it's a lot of potential matchups that I definitely would like to see, you know. And I know y'all gonna have to pay that man. So when we'll see them, who knows? Because I know Mook broke the bank with this anniversary card, but interested to see Mook. I'm definitely coming back with a bar breakdown because I know you niggas is not catching some of the shit that he said, period. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help. Because this is battle rap, and this is the truest form of lyricism that we have to this day. So if I'm here to break down lyrics for niggas, I got you. So that's coming soon. I'm also going to do a predictions video on a Watch the Throne 4 card. Shout out to Queen of the Ring, URL Caffeine. I'm so happy to see my queens getting their looks, you feel me? So I'm definitely going to do a predictions video on that. I'll probably do that a little closer to the event. But shouts out to all the, you know, all the love, you know, all the support that, you know, everybody always gives. Y'all need to check out my bro, E. He just started a podcast. So I've been looking into that. I want y'all to look into that as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to look into other bloggers and let y'all know who really out here on they shit, you feel me? And shout niggas out because I like the blogging community, you feel me? I like what we get on here and do, and I think that as long as everybody is keeping it positive, then this is a good lane for us, you feel me? So love to everybody. Everybody be safe out here, you feel me? And we gonna keep doing what we doing. We gonna keep rocking, all right? I'm out.